With annual enrollment season in full swing, many people are facing the pressure of selecting new healthcare plans or revising their healthcare plans. New data from Fidelity shows that while all generations say that health is a top benefit, many young people feel overwhelmed with annual enrollment. Joining us to discuss in detail is Ryan Victorin. Ryan, can you tell us why so many Americans feel stressed during the enrollment period?
Yeah, absolutely. With the cost of healthcare continuing to rise, we know choosing a health plan that's right for you and your family can be difficult. And in fact, more than half of our survey said they feel overwhelmed or even discouraged when it comes to annual enrollment. And while women and younger generations say they feel more overwhelmed, older generations tend to feel more discouraged about this process.
So, with the rising cost of healthcare, how can people stay on top of their health insurance?
Yeah, there's a few steps that you can take that can put you on a stronger financial footing when it comes to your health, especially during that annual enrollment. So first is really what most people are familiar with. You want to look at your healthcare options like premiums, deductibles, and out-of-pocket maximums. Second, you want to understand what kind of preventative care your benefits may offer. That might even be low or no cost to you. And lastly, for those that have a high deductible plan, you have access to something called a health savings account, otherwise known as an HSA. And this is something that our study finds about half of Americans are unfamiliar with.
And help us understand a little bit more about HSAs. What are they and how can they help Americans actually save money?
Yeah, absolutely. An HSA is an account that you and your employer can put money into to help you pay for healthcare costs. And what many people don't realize is that HSAs have several distinct federal tax advantages. The first one is the money you put in, also known as your contributions, goes in pre-tax. Second, you can use the account to pay for qualified medical costs tax-free. And third, you can also invest that money to potentially grow. And all of that growth is tax-free too, assuming it's used for qualified medical expenses. That's why, at Fidelity, we call this the triple tax advantage. And other thing to remember, this account is always yours. It's not tied to the job you have, and the funds never expire. And HSAs are an important part of your overall financial plan. And we know there's a strong link between health and financial well-being. Our job is just to help you figure out where it fits.
And finally, where can people go for more resources to help them make these important decisions with their health care?
For more resources, you can go to fidelity.com/health savings account.
All right, Ryan, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.